This will be for the con assignment, divide quadratics by linear expressions with no remainders. Okay, so we're basically just dividing fractions. All right, if you remember from 5th grade or whenever you learned to divide, let's say you did 54 divided by 3. Okay, now you would take the denominator and put it right there, and you would take the numerator and put it right there. Okay, 3 goes into 5 once. 1 times 3 is 3. And you subtract 5 minus 3 is 2. Bring down the 4. 3 into 24 goes 8 times. Okay, 8 times 3 is 24. And there's no remainder. Alright, so that's exactly what we're doing right here. Okay, same thing. So x minus 6 is the denominator. And the numerator is x squared minus 36. Now, we want to write these in order of decreasing exponents. Okay, so we start with x squared. But notice we don't have an x here. All right, so I'm just going to put in a 0x. Okay, and then it's minus 36. All right, now really I'm showing you the long way here. I'll show you the shortcut in a minute. So we say what times x will give us x squared? Well, that's just x. All right, and then you do x times x is x squared. X times negative 6 is negative 6x. All right, and then you use parentheses here because we're going to subtract this whole thing. X squared minus x squared is 0, and 0x minus negative 6x. Remember, 2 negatives in a row make it positive. Okay, so 0x plus 6x. And you bring down the negative 36. So we're saying what times x will give us 6x? Well, that's just positive 6. Okay, so you do 6 times x. And then you do 6 times negative 6. All right, and we have the same thing there. So, of course, if you subtract it, it's a remainder of 0. So this is your answer right here. X plus 6 right in the box. Now, if you want to use the shortcut here, and you won't always be able to do this, maybe on this exercise, I'm not sure, you can just factor the numerator, okay? So x squared minus 36, that's the same as x minus 6 and x plus 6. Okay, see, if you FOIL it, you'll have x squared minus 6x plus 6x cancels. And then you have negative 6 times 6 is negative 36. And then divide by x minus 6. And it just cancels. And you're left with x plus 6. Alright, so here we have this. And I know that we can factor the numerator and just make it cancel with x minus 5. But I'm going to do it the long way, okay? Because you're going to need the long way for the next part. Alright? So let's do x minus 5. And that goes into x squared minus 3x minus 10. Alright, so what times x will give us x squared? Well, that's just x. And then you multiply. X times x is x squared. And x times negative 5 is negative 5x. Alright, subtract this whole thing. X squared minus x squared is 0. Negative 3x minus negative 5x. The two negatives make it positive. So negative 3 plus 5. It's just 2x. And you bring down the negative 10. So what times x will give us 2x? Well, that's just positive 2. And just to confirm, 2 times x is 2x. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. Alright, so we have the same thing. If we subtract them, it's just going to be a remainder of 0. So you enter x plus 2 in the box. Alright, one more. We have x plus 3. X squared plus 6x plus 9. Alright, so what times x is x squared? That's just x, right? X times x is x squared. X times 3 is 3x. Use parentheses and subtract the whole thing. X squared minus x squared is 0. 6x minus 3x is 3x. And you bring down the positive 9. So what times x is 3x? It's a positive 3. Okay, just to confirm, 3 times x, and then 3 times 3. Okay, and it's the same thing. If you subtract, the remainder is 0. Alright, so all of these, the final remainder should be 0. Because that's the title, that's in the title. It says no remainders.